take 6 strands of ecru thread. 6 strands. This thread is already made of 6 strands, but we can't just thread it directly into the needle, because if you do, folding it in half would make 12 strands. Pulling that through could easily damage the fabric and stabilizer. So from the 6 strands, separate out 3 strands, then use the needle threader. When threading, with 3 strands, when you fold them, this part, now you have 6 strands, pull gently. Wiggle it, pull it through, don't yank it. That would break the threader. After threading, at the end of the thread, the tail, tie a knot with all 6 strands together. After tying, this thread is now 6 strands. Now, let's embroider. To make it look 3D, we'll first do some wrapping. We can start from here. First, stitch a small anchoring stitch. Then on the opposite side, stitch another anchoring stitch. After that, come out between the 2 stitches. Then start wrapping. Pass the needle from this side under this stitch. Pull it through. Then pass it under the other stitch. Pull it through. When passing through, try not to lift the stabilizer. Lift the needle tip slightly. Keep wrapping like this. This creates a base layer underneath. With this base, when we stitch on top, it will look 3D. After wrapping, lay the thread next to the previous one. Don't pull the thread tight. Lay it gently in front. Use your left hand to help. Hook the thread. Lay it to the side. Don't pull it tight. Then continue wrapping. Again, use your left hand to help. Hook the thread. Lay it to the side. This stitch is somewhat similar to the rose stitch. You lay the thread underneath. Lay it neatly. Lay another one. That's enough. No need to fill completely. Now come out with the needle in the middle. Lay it like this. This is good enough. Then insert the needle here. Now we're stitching the surface. So use your left hand to help. Hook the thread and lay it smoothly on top. The threads should be very smooth. Then insert the needle nearby. Keep stitching satin stitch like this. But this satin stitch is very thick. Each time we lay the thread, make it very flat. Use your left hand to help. See how smoothly it lays on top? That's good. The surface stitches should cover the base wraps we did at the beginning. because the base wraps don't look very smooth. But after covering them with surface stitches, it becomes very smooth. Every time, use your left hand to help. This small petal is done. For the remaining petals, use the same method. First, make 2 small loops as the base for wrapping. You can wrap in any direction. Let's wrap this way. Lift the needle tip slightly while wrapping. Don't catch the stabilizer. Now that there are petals on the side, it's a bit harder to hook the thread. Be careful where you insert the needle. Don't catch the adjacent petals. Here, it's hard to wrap further. So just insert the needle and lay the thread here, because it's just a base layer. We just need its thickness. That's fine. Then continue stitching the surface layer. Use your left hand to help smooth the thread. As long as we cover the base layer, and each thread looks smooth and even, that's fine. Add 1 more stitch here. This petal is done. Now do another one. The space here is very small. We just need to make a base in the middle. For each berry, the middle is the most protruding part. The sides can be slightly less puffy. Then start stitching the surface layer. Again, use your left hand to help. After the thread lays down smoothly, then let go. It may be hard to insert the needle in the middle, because there are too many threads there. If it's hard to pull through, wiggle the needle gently. Don't yank it. Don't tear the fabric or stabilizer. On the side here, simply stitch a short line to fill the space. For the other berry, same method. First fill the two large front petals. For the back one, it's very small, so just stitch straight lines. One strand of thread 680. Stitch the gaps in the middle. This is a transition color from each petal toward the center. Use outline stitch. 1 strand outline stitch. The convergence point is also at the top center. Two strands of thread 801. Now embroider the stem part. For the stem, don't pull long and short horizontal thread like this. Short horizontal threads are too hard. Pull diagonal threads instead. Let me demonstrate. Again, don't use too much tension when pulling for long, narrow areas like this. Pulling too tight will easily wrinkle the fabric, so instead of vertical threads, use diagonal threads. This makes the threads shorter and less likely to wrinkle, but still control your tension. A little tip for diagonal stitches. When stitching the upper part, don't lay threads parallel. Instead, slightly push aside the previous thread, so the new thread hides underneath it. The wood grain. The natural tree knot should also be embroidered. This makes it look more realistic. Under the fruit. Stitch a small support. Just 1 or 2 stitches. This creates a sense of supporting the fruit. From this angle, you can see the bottom clearly. From this angle, it's blocked and invisible, so we don't need to stitch it. The entire plant part is now done. Then use 1 strand of thread 3371 to embroider the text.